What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of REPPIN Da Overreaction with Gina G, a show where I bring on guests to talk hellish shit with them or against them, whatever, about the team we just mopped up, aka the Buccaneers, because they were fearing our shit, and we embarrassed them at Levi Stadium. We're going to brag like fuck about the team, the 49ers. Talk about Bigg, Brock. Anyway, hold steady that crown on our number one defense. Anyways, as you may or may not know, I've been a diehard Niners fan since 1981, and I've been celebrated in the streets all 5 Super Bowls in the streets of San Francisco. And tonight I got a special show for you. We bring back one of our Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans, and we'll also bring back Saints fan Buke, who's become a regular on our show, and also a regular guest 49ers faithful Rod. So with that said, before we do anything, please make sure you click like and that you join in the live chat. If you aren't already, make a comment, please, and subscribe if you're not already. Duh. So bringing back right now Tampa Bay Bucs fan Bigg Slim. What's up, Bigg Slim? Hope you're ready with your boxing gloves.
Yeah, I ain't got boxing gloves. I'm barefisting tonight, man. But what's going on, Gina? Glad to be on here, man. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. Thanks for coming back and trying to face the music.
I'm ready.
All right, and let me bring in Buke, Saints fan, divisional foe in the NFC South. What's up, Buke?
What's going on, people? What's up, Slim? What's up, Gina? Thanks for having me again.
What's going on, Buke?
Always. And last but certainly not least, 49er faithful Rod Cali in the ATL, but always repping the town.
What's up? What up, everybody?
Yo,
what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing this evening? This wonderful evening, man. Does it feel good today?
Love that background, right? Love that
Victory Monday for them.
Victory Monday, that's right. And I want to give a quick shout out to everybody in the chat. Tanya Sehouse says, what's up, everyone? Hi, sis. And Fernando, 49ers Throwback, says, how's it going? And Double B Studio says, I'm on time.
Double B, what's up? Throwback, what's up?
It's going down. Double B says, poor Brady.
Yeah.
He left with the blockers.
I won't be so biased. I'm totally biased. I'm speaking from. I'm gonna speak from a Buck fan perspective, but I'm gonna keep it real. So trust me, we're gonna have a good conversation tonight, Gina.
Good. Well, let's get right into it. And the questions I posed, and I don't know, we could start in any order. I don't know, like I threw up. If you want to talk about the defense, because I know that Robert, who was on the previous show the other night, in case the audience missed it, we were talking about should the Bucs have been scared of our defense, and Shirley came up strong in that department and proved once again why we're number one. But one thing that struck me is how strong our defense is this year. And I always look back to 2011. I look back to even 2019. And we always make the comparison, as us 49ers fans, we always make the comparisons 2011, 2019, which was the year we went to the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. So now I got to look on this current year, and I know it's not over yet, and we're not in the playoffs yet, but damn, we're doing good. I mean, allowing up to 20 points.
Absolutely.
What
Absolutely.
and I'll start. Let's start with you, Big Slim. I mean, what do you think?
I think you guys got a definite Super Bowl caliber defense. You had some good defenses, especially the one on the Robert Saleh recently. And then the Super
Mhm.
Bowl. I want to say the one y'all went all the way down with Colin Kaepernick. With their
Mhm.
defense. With
Yeah, 2011. Mhm.
forget his name, but his last name Willis.
Oh,
What's
Patrick Willis.
Patrick.
Willis? That defense was really solid. But like I
Danielle,
said,
what's
Yeah.
up? Wise,
I'm
what's
gonna
up?
say,
Shout out to Wise Soul real quick and Danielle. What's up, guys?
What's
yeah,
up,
What
y'all?
up, Wise?
uh, I would say this defense right here, is definitely unique. Um, um, man, I mean, the proof is in the pudding, man. DeMarco Ryan got you guys got the defense humming.
Nico.
It's complementary football, man, and this is one of the things I preach. The defense is only as good as the offense. In certain situations, and you guys are a good team on all facets of the ball. Even with special teams, man, the special teams did a number on us as well. So I would say if what defense looked better, I would say 2022 defense. This defense is really good. You got a
Wow.
good linebacker core, good four down lineman core. Even with getting rid of I forget his name, they went to the Colts. But you kept
Oh,
Armstead. You got
DeForest
rid of
Buckner.
DeForest Buckner, but Armstead was just as good. So I just think you guys got a good defense. I will say the secondary can be had, but collectively, I think this defense is very good. It's very physical. You guys play hard. You got a defensive coordinator that you will run through a wall for. Yeah, man, I give you guys all the credit, man. It's a very good defense. So I would go with this year, definitely.
Wow, that's a pretty strong statement, and I'm starting to agree with that. Like, I'm really feeling that, like, as of like this morning.
What
Mm-hmm.
changed that?
Just thinking about how, since probably getting our asses whooped on Kansas City, but then again, we were down so many guys. You could just really
True.
tell how injury affects, I mean, it's no 2020, but you know what I mean? Like, we're a dominating force. And we
I'll
still
say
have
this,
guys out.
right. And I think what's crazier about this defense, like you said, we have all these players out. Look at we got a starting cornerback that's out for the season right now.
Yeah.
We're
Your
we're
guy.
trying to
Amen.
get it, E-Man, of course. We're trying to get back Kinlaw. He's supposed to be open for practice this week. So
Mm-hmm.
we're trying to get Kinlaw back. Like those are two guys that have been gone for big stretches of the whole season so far. So now with looking at that 19 year, it wasn't too much that was really missed. Like as far as a whole full caliber, like if we're at full caliber this 2019 or this season's defense at full, this might be the best. This might be the best Niners defense ever. Might be. And
Yeah.
that's tough. It was nobody scoring on our cornerbacks. Mosley hadn't given up a touchdown since 2020. Like
Right.
that was a scary. They was on a road that was very historic at that time. Now that 2011 squad, I'm sorry, just I'm biased when it comes
Yeah.
to Bowman and Willis.
Yeah.
Them dudes, they were physical like to none other. Now
Yeah, man.
Greenlaw is very
They
physical,
broke some
but
records and shit. Yeah.
Greenlaw,
exactly like they was
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Greenlaw's a good
It's
inside
hard.
linebacker, man. He's a good inside linebacker. He's very good at pass coverage. I think what you guys have in inside linebacker that what a lot of teams don't have is inside linebackers that can pass coverage, right? And I think that's one of the nitpicks we have with Devin White. I think Devin White is a extremely good linebacker. Definitely a guy that's trending upward. Is going to be a guy that you're going to have to deal with from time to come, but he lacks in pass coverage. You guys have two inside linebackers that's good at pass coverage and Greenlaw and Warner, man. and it's kind of go hand in hand because you think about the 2011 defense and who was the number one pass rusher then? That was what Alden Smith.
Justin Smith.
Alden Smith.
Yeah.
I think Alden Smith.
Alden Smith was
Alden Smith, and I think that guy ended the year out probably about what? Let me look it up.
19 and a half
Like,
sacks.
yeah.
19 and a half sacks.
Alden
Yeah.
Smith, he ended the year at 14 sacks. You had
Oh,
Justin
that year?
Yeah.
The next year then he did for 19.
Okay.
Alden Smith.
He had a lot.
That's what we comparing it to. Alden Smith,
Yeah.
14 sacks. Ahmad Brooks, 7 sacks. Justin Smith, 7.5 sacks. So you fast forward to 2022, and you, of course, Nick Bosa, he's in a class of his own, man. 14.5 sacks right now. I think he's the definitely the heavyweight as far as pass rushing. So I just think, man, it go hand in hand as far as their defense. Bowman, Patrick Willis, man, that 2011 squad was definitely a force to be reckoned with defensively. Man, it just, you know, you really can't compare the two. Both squads were just top of the line squads, man. It's hard to compare them. And both of those squads was deep, like basically Super Bowl caliber defenses, man. But right now, comparing what's going on in the league right now, it's no question that the San Francisco 49ers had a number one defense in the league, man. And they showed it. So, man, hats off to y'all, man.
Now all we got to do is just go out there and win this fucking thing, and then it'll probably be the number one defense.
Yeah. Y'all got it.
I think the biggest part of it all is I love the way the playbook looked totally different than what we've been seeing all year. That right there, to look at the way the plays were diagrammed, like when you, Gina, always talk about we need Kyle to get in this bag. Man, he went Christmas shopping because boy, we got plays now. We're doing stuff.
We got
in every facet.
Ty Bowles had no answer. Ty Bowles definitely got outcoached by Cal.
He said that too.
But I called it in the last part. I said Ty Bowles is coming, and what happened the first play of the game? He sent Keanu O'Neal off the edge, but it was a personal foul. He hit
helmet to the head.
But this is what Ty Bowles do. I knew what he was gonna do, but holistically,
he tried to rattle the boy.
Yeah,
it didn't work.
I mean,
it didn't work.
It didn't work. It didn't work. I think the thing is, put it like this, Rod. I'll put it like this: if it wasn't a personal foul and it was a sack, first play out of the game, we knocked his noodle loose and y'all behind the A-ball first play of the game. I don't think y'all get a touchdown that first drive, man. Like that penalty push out in front of the A-ball, y'all drive it, get a touchdown. So I'm not gonna be on the woulda, shoulda, couldas, but I just think, man, Ty Bowles holistically, when it came down to Ty Bowles and Kyle Shanahan, I talked about this about the chess matches and what's going on about Ty Bowles, how he do his defense and how Kyle Shanahan run his offense. I think Kyle Shanahan got the upper hand and he definitely won that battle. This one of those games where y'all had us down 28-0 at the half. We could complain about the offense, true enough, but my God, like we didn't expect y'all offense to do that to us. It's like everything y'all did worked, man. Debo Samuels coming out the backfield, score. It just, we had no answer. And when we don't have an answer on defense, it make the offense look even worse than what they are. Because the thing is, what our bread and butter is holding teams' offense down under 20. And when y'all bloated out the boat in the first half and halftime, we down 28-0.
First quarter.
And the game was lost already then. So it just, man, I don't have a lot of talking points on our part. I'm giving y'all props. I'm not gonna be a hater to it. Y'all kicked our ass. It's what everybody says, man. Y'all kicked our ass.
Like Rod's background. Rod, you should duck and show the viewers.
I'm here to take it out. I'm here to take it. I'm here to take it. So Gina, y'all can get on my ass. You can't say nothing because we kick y'all ass. So and they kick y'all ass. So we got to
no.
As far as the NFC South, I'm riding with you though. I'm riding with you. But as far as the NFC South, they got it. They got it.
Can I chime in? I'll let y'all have the floor. Let the floor.
Chime in. Just one more, please.
Get it in, Rod.
So I got a question for him. So when you guys know this now. I want your attention on this. You do know that you guys really got spared on that touchdown. You guys really got skunked in this game. Y'all know that y'all got spared on that touchdown.
Hey man, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know what touchdown.
Okay, Buke, go on. That's all I want to say.
Drake Greenlaw could have very much had another interception, but that ain't how it worked. You not gonna take my glory off the only score we had, so fuck that. Like, no, we scored, and that's what it was. Nah, man. I'm glad we did score because other than that, it would have been a blowout. It was a blowout, but it would have been even worse. Y'all had our number, man.
I was searching for movies at halftime.
Halftime, I got in the shower. Halftime, I took a shower. First quarter, I would like line my beard up, shave my head.
I should have did that.
Done in second quarter. I watched the whole second quarter. By the time the second quarter ended, halftime, I got in the shower. I missed like halfway through the third. When I got back out, they had cut the game off. No, it's regional, so I'm down south. So they had cut the game off and put it on the Panthers game. But I got Sunday ticket, so I was able to continue to watch the game on Sunday ticket. But yeah, man, look, I focus y'all, but fuck y'all. You know what I mean? Like y'all kick the
I respect you saying that. I
want to miss you, Gina, with the language. But
this is explicit language podcast, so go for it.
Wherever you want.
Hey, you haven't heard me go off on a tangent yet.
I didn't see this coming at all, man. Go ahead, Buke. What you got to say, brother?
So first of all, to answer your question, I'm going with 2011. Easy. So after that, so you told me last week that you didn't think y'all was out of that game. So what was the difference? That it was 28 points? What was the difference? You didn't believe in Tom no more? Because when it was 16-3, you was like, oh no, I still thought we was gonna win the game against the Saints. So what was it? The point deficit?
Man, it was a combination of both. Tom, I mean, you gotta think about it, dog. I'm putting it like this. Even when Tom hit Mike Evans wide open, like I was telling them, they secondary can be had, and we every put it like this.
Every week we hear this, don't we?
No, but it's real. Let's keep it real. Let's talk football. Let's put BS to the side. Let's talk football. Y'all secondary can be had. Every chance we had to score was because of, I would say 28 points was left on their field. We lost 35-7, right? Or 38-7, 35-7. 28 points was left on the field. The first touchdown was called back for holding. So we're not going to put that on Brady. But the 21 points that we could have had was on Brady, man. And we had y'all. We talk about the red zone play where Mike Evans had y'all in the touchdown. Mike Evans throw it at his feet. Mike Evans 6'5", throw the ball up. That's a touchdown. The next time he had Julio Jones, he had like maybe 5 steps on y'all quarterback. He mustered up, underthrew Julio Jones, and that's when it looked like Tom Brady's arm was toast. Like he caught back, and it looked like he had all the time in the world, and he still underthrew Julio Jones. The next time, if you watch the game, the next time he had Scotty Miller. Scotty Miller beat the guy, caught him looking, beat him off the snap. He gone. All he had to do is just leave Scotty Miller out, and Scotty Miller scored. He underthrew him. So the thing is, man, like even of the interceptions, like I think the second interception, he threw he had Mike Evans open in the middle. He threw the interception to the safety. Tom Brady just didn't play good, man. I think the plays was there, like it was. Byron called a game where we was able to score. Tom Brady just didn't play good. And I'm a Buck fan. I'm telling you first and foremost, and this is what's coming out of the Buccaneer fandom. Tom Brady looked like a 45-year-old quarterback that was scared to get hit and he just didn't play good. Buke, you can attest to this because that's how Drew Brees looked toward the end. Like he would check down Charlie, and he just, they play within their age.
Nah.
You don't think so?
And that's why I threw this question up too, because it kind of goes into it. So let's talk about it.
Let's talk
Segue.
about it. Good segue. So what we got? It's
Tom Brady's age.
His team that's failing him.
I think it's a
I'm not
combination
gonna blame it
of
on
both.
his age.
I think it's a combination of both, bro. I think it's a combination of both, Gina. I think with Tom Brady being 45 years old, and follow me here, he knows he has a not up to par offensive line. Ride with me on this one. All season, Ryan Jensen, Pro Bowl starter.
It's shitty.
Yeah, it's shitty. Ryan Jensen, Pro Bowl starter, blows his knee out. He get hurt. Okay, now we have a backup center. Left guard, Allen, another Pro Bowl.
Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna go with you with this. We lost Alex Mack, our starter. He was all pro too. Go.
Okay, I up you one with Alan Marpet, Pro Bowl starter. He retires.
I'll do another one for you. Lincoln Tomlinson, Pro Bowler, left guard. Keep going.
Okay, I up you another one. Alex Capel, intact right guard. He leaves and go to Cincinnati. Okay, that's three. That's the interior: center, left guard, right guard. That's not there. Okay, so we got a center. Never played center before. He was drafted as he played right tackle in college. And Robert Hainsey came out of Notre Dame. He was a right tackle in college. We moved him to center. Left guard, Alan Marpet retired. We bring in, we had Aaron Stinney that was going to replace him, a guy that been on the team, but Aaron Stinney get hurt in the offseason. So we down our left guard, they retired. Then we down our backup left guard that supposed to start. He gets hurt for the season. Now we bring in the rookie, second-round draft pick, Robert Hainsey, that's proven that he's not of the cloth that we drafted him to be. He's not as good. So we swap him out.
What round was he drafted? Just want to know.
Robert Hainsey, second round.
Mm-hmm. Second round.
Second round.
Does anybody know where Burford was drafted? I don't think he was drafted. He wasn't drafted.
No.
He wasn't drafted.
Oh, anyway, keep going.
All right. So hear me out. Follow me, Rod. Okay, so we put Robert Hainsey in. He don't work out. He get hurt. We bring in Nick Leverett, undrafted free agent. Backup. He's an undrafted free agent. I think he played with somebody else, but we get him. He's actually the backup center. We put him in left guard. He works out. So, bam. Now, this is our starting line. This is our starting offensive line going into week 1. Donovan Smith, Robert Hainsey, that's no good. So we switch him out with Nick Leverett. Oh, no. Luke, it's Donovan Smith, Luke Gedeke. We draft him second round. He's no good. We switch him out with
Hold on, Slim. Is his line film or his team film? You say his line or his team?
I'm gonna break it. Like I said, follow me, right? I'm gonna break this all down. Luke Gedeke, we bring him in as a starter. He doesn't work out, so we switch him out with Nick Leverett, undrafted free agent. He's from another team. Center, Ryan Jensen go down, so we bring in a right tackle to play center. He's doing the best he can. Right guard, we let Alex Capel go to the Bengals. We bring in
a bunch of excuses you bring.
We traded for Shaq Mason. We get him from the Patriots, so he's holding up. Right tackle Tristan Wirfs. Now to this game, 49ers. This is what we working with. The only person from that actual offensive line that Brady knows is Donovan Smith, and he took 7 points off the board. So we got Donovan Smith, Nick Leverett, Robert Hainsey, Shaq, what was his name? Shaq, well, I forgot his name. Shaq Mason. And then Tristan Wirfs go down, so we got Josh Wells. Now, I'm not making this an excuse. I'm trying to get you to understand that this is why Tom Brady is playing the way he's playing. He don't want to get hit. The reason why he's getting the ball out a whole second faster than what he did last season is because he knows his offensive line isn't no good. which in essence means we can't push the ball downfield, which essence means that when you have guys like Julio Jones and Mike Evans that's getting frustrated because they're open, but Tom Brady's checking the ball down every play. And if you watch the games, Tom Brady he go through his first read. If the first read is open, he check the ball down. We running bubble screens. We don't push anything down the field. So to make this a short answer, man, long story short. Long story short. Long story short, is Tom Brady age or his team failing him? I think it's a combination of both, man. I think with Tom Brady age, he doesn't want to get hit because of the offensive line, the lack thereof, or I think it's an execution problem as well. Like the plays are being called, but they can't execute. If anything, I think Tom Brady is just as much in the midst of why we ain't executing as well because he missed too many passes. So yes.
Whole bunch of nothing. At the end of the day, y'all lost. At the end of the day, y'all got a bunch of excuses for nothing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, I heard. Hold on. I heard a bunch of excuses, but we have the same excuses. At the end of the day, y'all won. We had a third string quarterback. Y'all gotta go. It doesn't make. At the end of the day, you did not execute a play. Period. Point blank. I'm not trying to hear none of that.
A backup. Thank you. Backup week 2.
This is crazy. This is crazy. We talking like this.
But let me tell y'all, for another fan, something. You know, the funny thing about it is, y'all don't look at him as a third string backup because he win the games for y'all. And if he win games and continue through the playoffs, y'all gonna still look at him as a third string backup.
This says here's our
I'm not even
this is our quarterback.
I think Purdy is better.
This is our quarterback.
Huh?
I put about Trey Lance. I think Purdy is a better quarterback than Trey Lance in this system, in y'all system.
You also said Jimmy Garoppolo was good. Next, that means nothing. At the end of the day, we're talking about something else. No, he's not.
So what's your answer, Rob? You say it's Brady or you say it's his team? Which one you pick?
It's a combination of both.
It's our defense.
The question
like,
was,
at the end of the
Tom
day,
Brady's
people make
team?
excuses. Yeah. Go on, bro. I'm gonna let you.
No, I was asking you the question: is it Brady's age or is it his team that's failing?
I'm being brutally honest. I don't know. I don't watch them enough to give you an answer. I'm just being honest. I don't know.
Take it from a Buccaneers standpoint, Rod. It's a combination of both, dog. Tom ain't playing good. Dog.
Okay, so
I know that. I know that. But I mean, I don't know about your whole entire team, though. That's a whole different answer. I don't know.
Let me ask you this, Boot. Right now, saying what you see out of Purdy, would you take Purdy over Andy Dalton or Jameis Winston?
And what I'm saying over Purdy, I ain't see enough from Purdy to make that decision.
Thank you.
Crazy.
That's honest.
You say with Andy?
Yeah, that's an honest answer.
He loves Andy too.
Yeah, Andy's a better quarterback for y'all than Jameis, but I think Purdy gonna get a lot of calls after this season, regardless.
Yeah. Like, and look, I like Purdy, but I gotta be real, bro. I haven't seen enough. Like the Bucs beat. Like Andy was moving the ball on y'all too. I mean, it's just we weren't capitalizing. We were taking field goals where Purdy was getting touchdowns. Like, I mean, that's just all it is.
Would you take Jimmy G over Andy Dalton? Would you take Jimmy G if the Saints say, hey, we're gonna gut both Andy Dalton and Jameis Winston, we're gonna bring in Jimmy G? Would you be okay with it?
No.
Damn, y'all don't like porn star Jimmy. Porn star Jimmy ain't did nothing but win, man.
He was part of the team.
Porn star Jimmy. If Brady leave and they say, hey, we're gonna bring in porn star Jimmy, I feel like we have a chance.
Hey, mark my words. Mark my words. Jimmy G's going to the Saints.
No, no.
Mark
my words.
Jimmy G going somewhere where they need a quarterback, dog.
Let me tell you something. Do you think that we were anybody as far as a 49er? Do you think that we was ever worried about Jimmy Garoppolo yesterday?
No.
No.
Hey,
you know why? Because we moved on. We moved on from him. The whole, like I said, the playbook looked totally different. The page has been turned. We went backwards. We overread the same bullshit we've been looking at for the last 5.5 years with Jimmy. It's a new page. All we did was turn it, expose the rest of the NFL to what we got going on now. Y'all were the first to get it.
I agree. I think Purdy's the newer, younger version of Jimmy G. So Jimmy G's gone. I still feel like Trey Lance is advertised. So y'all gonna have to make a decision. I'm not getting off their train until I see otherwise. I don't believe in Trey Lance for real. So y'all gonna have to make a decision.
I expect it.
Me too, Tanya. My blood pressure was normal also.
It was.
It really was.
You know, the first drive. Let me speak on the first drive, y'all. The first drive, I've never watched Jimmy Garoppolo move the first drive as comfortably as Brock Purdy did yesterday.
Yeah, I do know that.
I'm talking about literally after he got hit in the mouth yesterday, he was like, let's roll. And got busy on them. Threw an interception that got called back for whatever penalty. Got busy, turned right back around to another touchdown. To who? I think it was McCaffrey, or was that to IU? I don't remember. At the end of the day, the boy was out there balling. He was not fazed by the Bucs. And they were top five defense. If they were a top five defense against us, against a number 3 quarterback, there's problems then. There's problems coming. I'm gonna just say that because there's no way that y'all supposed to give up 35 to a quarterback, a QB3 quarterback at that. Not a backup. Not a backup.
I agree.
Not a backup. Your backup.
I agree, but this is what we talked about in the first part. That what we say, all Purdy got to do.
I told you, I'm coming with this now. I'm ready for this. I really want to move
about this. Then I gave it up. I told y'all last time. I said all Purdy got to do is come out and manage. Is it? Y'all got too many playmakers. And what he do? Unfortunately, Debo got hurt. But what he was doing?
More than manage, bro. He did more than manage, though.
He did more than manage. But the key of the game was what I called it. The key of the game.
He didn't even have 25 passes. How many? Okay, he threw the ball 4 times in the second half.
So what did I say the key of the game was?
He managed. He threw the ball.
What did I say the key of the game was, everybody? Didn't I say the running game?
Running game.
What was the best running game?
No, I ain't got nothing. I ain't detesting it at all. Like
I know, because I'm speaking facts. You're not.
Shanahan called a great offensive game. Like I told y'all when we started out, Cal Shanahan outcoached Todd Bowles. You know what I'm saying? All Purdy had to do was manage the game. When his number was called, he had to do what he had to do. Now I give Purdy the credit because he did stir down the barrel and make certain plays. Like it was one play that he got smacked and threw a touchdown. So like Purdy looked like, hey, I'm up for the challenge. I can make these throws. I can, take these hits and still throw the ball. Purdy look impressive. I'm not even looking.
Purdy looked like Brady, and Brady looked like Purdy.
Wow.
We can't even. We can't disrespect Purdy like that, though, Rob. We never seen him.
Purdy look good, man. Purdy look good.
And that was the whole thing. You can't disrespect somebody you've never seen. That's like going into a fight and automatically assuming you're going to dominate and win them. Okay. Underestimate your opponent if you want. What happens?
Yeah.
Everybody underestimates somebody instead of giving this guy a chance. Just like the whole Trey situation. Trey got hurt. We understand that. But if Trey is in this situation, I think the same results happen, if not worse.
So who's the better quarterback for y'all right now?
Trey Lance.
Trey's still the quarterback.
Come on, man. It's not even y'all are crazy if you think that hurt.
You hear me, Buke?
Let's go on. We're happy with both. We're happy with both right now.
I tell you don't lie. What I saw out of Purdy last night, I don't think Trey Lance would have ever do that.
You wear glasses too, right?
Nope. I got very
Ain't no way in hell your glasses. Ain't no way in hell your guys that good.
You drinking the Kool-Aid, brother. Y'all got somebody that's better. I guarantee you, y'all gonna end up having to trade Trey Lance because y'all gonna have y'all will no longer be able to defend benching Brock Purdy for Trey Lance.
I'm gonna keep it real.
He's not QB1. He's not our quarterback. Our quarterback is Trey Lance. Brock Purdy makes a great backup.
Great backup.
Solid.
solid backup, and he's
difference.
pitching Trey Lance next
This
year.
this is the
I
politics
love
of
it.
football, and this is why
I
politics of
love
football.
it.
Just like when we had Jameis Winston and we had Ryan Fitzpatrick. The politics of football said Jameis Winston is QB1, but clearly Ryan Fitzpatrick was the better quarterback for the team. And look how we ended up. So,
guess who's here?
I saw it.
Oh my God. Okay, Mark, the biggest
Super Purdy, man.
fan.
Let me ask y'all a first question, right? Gina, let me ask y'all a question, Nana Nation. If Brock Purdy wins the Super Bowl, what do you do at that point? Do you make him a backup, or is he a QB1?
He's QB2.
Aha.
After the Super Bowl
I answered that very nicely.
You see the new Nick Foles?
It still has to be backup.
He got to be what? Wait. If after a Super Bowl, he got to be a backup?
Really?
That is insane. Look, I think this is my opinion. I think Philly blew it when they made Foles the backup after you won the Super Bowl. You're supposed to get wins out of this. Once you win a bowl, once you win a Super Bowl, bro, those players, that team, those fans will never forget that. So straight up coming to a situation which was already pressure because they used a lot of picks to get him. Now he's got to win a Super Bowl and his backup is right over his shoulder. You want that type of pressure in the locker room?
Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Slim, let me ask you a question. Since you just said that, right? Y'all miss Edwards?
Mike Edwards?
No.
Who?
What was his name? What was y'all quarterback when y'all won y'all Super Bowl back in the day with that good defense?
Brad Johnson.
Brad Johnson, right? Y'all miss Brad Johnson, right? Y'all miss him, right?
Well, miss Brad Johnson.
Why not?
Brad Johnson was
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. See, this is why I asked that question, bro.
We have somebody in the cupboard. We didn't have nobody in the cupboard. We didn't have nobody in the cupboard behind Brad Johnson. Brad Johnson was a vet that came in to say, hey, we need you to manage this offense because we had a defense. We won a Super Bowl based off our defense, not the offense, bro. Just like
that was a good one, right? I like how you did that. That was a good one.
Bro, I'm hey, it's my piece I got. I'm serious with this thing, man. I do this. Like, for real. Like, people bring things up, and I just be like, how you bring this up and forget this part? Like, you got to remember. You got to remember where we're coming from.
Dog. You talking about Brad Johnson. Y'all gave up the form for Trey Lance, and now y'all have a competent third-string quarterback that could possibly win y'all the Super Bowl, and then y'all still talking about Trey Lance as QB1. Y'all going to end up like the Eagles. You know what I mean?
Listen,
where
the Eagles
y'all have a backup that win y'all the Super Bowl if it happened, and then y'all still talking about a guy that ain't win y'all the Super Bowl that who need to be QB1. You know what I mean?
I think if Purdy wins, he should be QB1, y'all. Honestly.
If
I'm not mad either way. I'm just being honest. I just gave you my answer.
Trey Lance.
I'm not saying
I agree with Wise. Let's cross that bridge. Like,
Thank
let's
you.
wait.
Like,
We have to
I'm
cross that.
Yeah, y'all got to cross that bridge, but the bridge exists.
Gina,
so y'all got to not
look, that's a good problem to have, Gina. That's a good problem to have.
They got good problems. We trying to figure it out. They got good problems, dog. I got a 45-year-old quarterback. We don't know if this man what he gonna do next season. Y'all, we don't know what y'all gonna do. Right? Y'all got a third-string quarterback winning. Y'all got another Nick Foles. And then y'all trying to sell on a QB1 that we don't even know if he QB1. You know what I mean? Y'all just say he QB1 because of what y'all drafting him at.
Let me say something.
Y'all trying to make him QB1.
Brian Greasy. Hey, let me say this.
What's up,
what up, big homie? Let me say this. Brian Greasy has been the best offseason acquisition coach.
I agree.
Brought on. Period, point blank. To have all three of our quarterbacks doing as good as we're doing, all three, name a better QB coach. Yeah. First year, doing what he's doing.
You got to think about Brian Greasy was a good quarterback. I was a fan of him as a quarterback anyway. I tweeted this. I said, man, let's give credit to the 49ers coaching staff. I don't know if y'all follow me. I know y'all follow me, but I tweeted it. I said, man, let's give credit to the 49ers coaching staff. Y'all got a great coaching staff over there, man, from top to bottom. Y'all are set up to win, man. I'm not being a hater or nothing. Like, y'all are. because within the Buccaneer fandom, we have problems within our coaching staff and everything else. So I can give credit when credit is due for sure. So, man, ride this wave because once we get it right, we kicking y'all ass.
Nah, Deacon. Not gonna happen.
And the Saints gonna ride too. All the Saints got to do is keep their defense intact and get a quarterback, and that's it. So I'll ride NFC South versus NFC West, dog.
We gotta do more than that,
Y'all need a new coach. Y'all get rid of Dennis Allen.
Yeah, he out of here.
Damn,
he gone.
He got a good defense, dog. You still running that defense.
Hey, shout out to Marcus. Marcus, hey, you called it last week. You said it was gonna be a blowout. You said Purdy was gonna have a good game. Hey, shout out to you. You called it. Nothing but respect, and I'm gonna give you that straight up. Straight up.
I apologize.
So what we got, Gina? What we got, Gina? Next question. What we got? What's impressed?
So what impressed you most about Brock Purdy? Because we were already kind of talking about Brock, so I threw it up, and let's just keep going about Bigg.
Poise.
Yeah, I agree.
Poise.
That man, he didn't play like Mr. Irrelevant at all. He played like kind of like an Aaron Rodgers filling in for Brett Favre, like Tom Brady filling in for Drew Brees. So he came in and
like
just
Dak Prescott filling in for
man. He played. He didn't play like he played like. And like I say, man, I'm being totally honest, man. Like he played exactly how he needed to play. He didn't have to throw 300 yards a game. We talked about this on the first part. He didn't have to throw for 300 yards a game. He came in, played within his offense. He got the ball to his playmakers. He played with poise. The first play of the game, Keanu O'Neal rocked his noodle like boom to the point where it was they call a penalty on him like boom. That didn't affect him. He still got up, ran it down, scored a touchdown first drive, and the rest is history. He came out, and even you listen to him in the post game in the interviews, he was like, "Hey, I still knew who was on the other side of the field. I had to keep scoring points." The guy played like a pro, and you hear from Trent Williams and the other guys that how he has the command of the huddle. He come in and he said, "Hey, stop talking," and he cussed right receivers out if they not running the right route. Like that's the guy that I admire his leadership. That's why I say the 49ers will be very smart to hold him because it's gonna be teams that are gonna be like, "Well, damn, we ain't got that on our team. Let's bring him in." And I'm the Buccaneers, and I'm like, "Well, shit, I would love to give the 49ers a call. John Lynch, give us a solid. You're a Hall of Famer from our team. Do you really like Brock Purdy? Like, hey,
I don't know how far the Niners go. They're not accepting that call, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Well, I tell you this: New Orleans Saints might need to give him a call.
Depending on how far the Niners go, he's not gonna be accepting any Purdy call.
That's a good, like I say, 49ers. I'm just giving y'all props. I'm giving y'all flowers about Brock Purdy, and this not really just over boosting him up. I think, considering the circumstances, he played with hella poise. He played like a guy that wasn't Mr. Irrelevant, and he accepted the challenge, and he wasn't scared.
He was ready. He was ready for his moment. Shout out to him.
He knew what to do, man. He knew what to do. So I'm highly impressed, man. I'm highly impressed. So y'all got a good one. Like y'all got a good one.
I'm impressed.
Y'all got a good one.
His leadership, though. Rod said his poise. I'm gonna say his leadership, man. He didn't blink, man. Toe to toe with Brady. I saw a lead out there. That's
the frustrating thing. I think that would tie Bowles and as a defense was most frustrating because like damn, he didn't blink. Like he wasn't scared. Like we trying to treat him like we try to treat him like a 7-round quarterback, and he didn't play like a 7-round quarterback. And I think that's what we try to sell ourselves on. That's what our game plan was, to treat him like a 7-round quarterback, and he didn't play like it. And then the game went as if he wasn't a 7-round quarterback. So that's why we lost the way we lost. So credit to y'all and credit to Purdy, man.
Yeah, he looked really good out there. I just talking about like having no high blood pressure and everything like that. I usually, when Jimmy G is playing, and I'd be sitting there going, "Oh, please, no INT, no INT," and I didn't have to do that this game, And even when I thought he was going to have one, because the one that back, I was like, I wasn't even going to be that mad because I thought, well, he's our third string, and it's his first start, But thank God it didn't, it got called back, so he played really well. I just couldn't believe how many completions he had.
Double B, to answer your question, I don't think the Niners are going to trade Debo for Kamara, bro. They have McCaffrey.
Hell no.
They don't need Kamara, bro.
They just signed Debo. He's not going anywhere. Nobody don't want Kamara.
Yeah.
Kamara.
Yeah. Kamara is overrated, in my opinion.
he was good. He was like you. No, I can't even. You a Saints fan, so I can go with her whole heart.
He's not an every down back. You know what I mean? That's simple as that.
And Kyler Murray got y'all. I don't know if y'all watched him. Kyler Murray got called it off. I don't know.
He did?
Yep. I don't know about his knee.
Did Kyler Murray come back in the game?
No, he just got called it off. I'm watching the game. That sucked.
Yeah, that sucked right there.
Yeah, I want
because Kyler Murray's out.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter right now. Let me see. Yeah, he got carted off, man.
Yeah.
Non-contact injury. They fearing an ACL injury, so
he was running, and then bam.
Yeah, they saying it's maybe an ACL injury. It's a knee injury for sure. So
that'd be fucked up.
Oh no.
Damn. Let's keep it going, man.
Yeah.
I don't wish injury on nobody, man. But I was happy when we hurt Jameis though. For real. Because Jameis talked too much shit. He talked too much shit. And I was glad that Devin White did it to him. But that was the only time I was like, you know what, fuck him. Yeah.
Man,
cornball.
Who's Arizona quarterback? Backup.
I think what's the guy name? I'm looking at TV.
Colt McCoy.
I like him. He was good in Texas. He just ain't got a first shake.
I agree, Perk Dog.
I think Cliff Kingsbury, he on a hot seat, so we'll see how that all work out.
Who? Cliff
Kingsbury, the coach for the Cardinals. They 4-8. I think he probably on the hot seat for sure. And then you got to think about it. If Kyler Murray did indeed blow his knee out, yeah, they gonna blow that thing up. You got DeAndre Hopkins, man. You 4-8. Nah, that's an indictment. Ain't Hollywood Brown.
Ain't Hollywood.
And he just dropped the pass too. But it's not about the Cardinals and Patriots. This is about the 49ers and Bucks. And goddamn it, I want my rematch. Somehow, some way.
Are y'all gonna make the playoffs, bro?
Who?
You.
One thing about it, we got a better chance to make the playoffs than y'all.
I ain't saying.
We gotta have our own pod because we got plenty. We got 10. This is about us and the 49ers, bro. You know how we can't have a civilized pod where a Buccaneers fan and a Saints fan.
Well, you know what? We'll just have.
Who y'all play next? Cleveland.
Let's have a chit chat. Okay, so let's check this out. We play the Seahawks on Thursday, so let's get into that before the podcast ends.
Yeah, I'll kick that in.
Now, okay, well, Debo's out for a couple weeks, so
that's no problem.
And then we had Ridgeway out with pectoral, and then we have another who's out for the season, Rod?
Where that game at, Gina? Where that game at?
Seattle.
That's right up the street. That's right up the street.
Dante Johnson.
Dante Johnson's out
for his ACL. He's out for the season. Not like he was, too much, but
yeah.
Y'all beat Seattle about
right Seattle off. It's a must win for Seattle, bro.
Yeah, they just lost, right?
Yeah, they just lost. Should have won. Huh?
Against the Panthers.
Yeah, it's a must win.
It's a must win for us.
This game was a must win. They definitely got to win Thursday. Yeah.
So y'all worry about more about the Panthers than the Buccaneers, really?
Who is y'all?
The 49ers, bro.
They don't
So
care
y'all
about
really,
neither one of them. They're not in our
I don't
conference.
give
They're
a
not in our
shit.
division. Don't care. They're not affecting us.
so who y'all
What
think
do
gonna
you?
get out? Man, I can't even talk on it because we only scored 7 points and that was a fluke anyway. Man, y'all got me dead to rights, man. I can't talk about no team.
What?
I can't talk about no thing. I can't talk about the Panthers because guess what? We lost to the Panthers, so I can't even talk about them. So let me just calm
Marcus,
down.
we talked. Marcus, we talked about that sorry ass defense.
He said Devin White
They
better
let
have
him.
Devin White. Hold up, man, look.
Hurt.
He was on skates yesterday.
Hey,
That man
boy.
was confused.
Devin
That
White.
man was
People.
confused yesterday.
Devin
Yeah,
White.
I'm about to
People.
get baptized.
He
That
just
man was out
Hurt
there
dog.
ripping and running. He didn't know
Hurt
which
dog
way he
cutting
was
them up.
going on a couple plays. I told y'all what happened right before when we start running those options and everything like that. What goes on before the play? I said people are gonna get confused. You're gonna get mixed up on who you think may have the ball. Devin White went with Ayuk on one, got confused. The ball. That's when Debo scored on the touchdown.
you ain't gotta
There's a
remind me, bro.
player.
You ain't gotta
Yeah,
remind me.
Hey,
I was
You
about
ain't
to
gotta
say,
remind me.
Hurt.
just, you know.
Hurt.
You don't
you
have
see
to
what
remind
I
me.
Perk
don't know if
said?
you want.
I watched the whole game. You
Hurt.
ain't
I
gotta
don't know if
remind
you want Seattle to get baptized, bro. When you get baptized, you come out a new team. You don't want them to get. You want
Hey,
the same Seattle, bro. You don't want to
me. Yeah,
baptize
man.
Seattle. You
As
want the
far as the
same
49ers,
Seattle,
I
bro.
think the 49ers, I think y'all handle the Seattle Seahawks, man. Y'all riding on the wave. Purdy, y'all got
That's true.
Purdy and high hopes. Man, if
we're
anything,
6 games straight. We're six
yeah,
games
man.
straight.
If anything, beating us just push out on a more of a higher high, So y'all don't think y'all can lose to anybody. So nah, man, I think
Shit.
y'all handle
We
the
beat the
Seahawks.
Wait,
Dolphins.
wait,
We
wait,
beat
wait, wait,
you
wait, wait, wait.
guys.
Y'all really thought y'all was the best team this year?
Cool. No,
I
You
like
said
how
because we
Rod
on
did
a
that.
high
Wait a minute.
and
I
beating
feel, I
y'all
feel like I
like
feel
y'all
like
was. You guys
no,
were
no, no,
six
no.
and six.
Nah, man. Nah, I'm not saying it like that, dog. I'm saying that at the end of the day, that since y'all beat us in the way y'all did, y'all feel like whoever else left on y'all schedule, y'all can handle them. Now, I'm not saying that we was the best team. I just feel like if it was
Oh,
one measuring rod of how y'all can be with a third string quarterback and y'all can put
That was
35 on us, like,
that
clearly
what it sounded
Seahawks
like
don't
to
have
me too, Rod. That what I got
Seahawks
from it
don't
too,
have the
Rod.
defense we have. At the end of the day, Seahawks
I got the
defense
same thing
ain't
you
really
got from it,
bad.
Rod.
So yeah, I think y'all good. I think y'all
hey, I
fine.
was just trying to figure out which way he was going with. I'm
I
like,
was trying to. That's where he
that
was
Yeah,
sounded
going.
like
That's
we
where
was
he
the
was
better
going.
team, huh?
That's
fuck
where he was
y'all.
going, Rod.
I'm going for y'all. What you talking about, Ron? I'm saying y'all gonna kick the Seahawks ass.
No,
I'm
but you're
I
saying
saying
y'all
don't
gonna
know.
because they beat you.
Hey,
You're saying they're gonna do it because they beat y'all. Now they feel invincible. Y'all not a team like that, bro.
hey man, we swept y'all, dog. Chill out. We swept
Okay,
y'all.
that's cool.
As
You can
bad as we
sweep us.
is, we
Two
swept
things can
y'all.
be true. Look, two things can be true. You can sweep us and still not be that good.
Two things can be true. We can sweep y'all and still make the playoff.
That's
three
true.
things can be true. We beat
And
both of
three
y'all.
things y'all don't make the playoff. Church.
Hey, bro, watching that game just made me disgusted, bro. I feel like we could have beat both of y'all,
See,
bro, but we just
the thing
didn't.
is about the
Whatever
boot.
it is.
I gotta get it
Now
in
let me ask you this.
because
Let me
I
ask you
gotta
this,
get it
Rod. Let me
in
ask you this.
because
Real
y'all
question,
out
Rod.
in
Hold on, Slim. Hold up, Slim. Rod. Who plays better against y'all defense? Brady or Dalton?
Or who?
I know y'all got the win in both games, but who played
Uh,
better against y'all defense? Brady or Dalton?
yeah, Dalton did.
I'm disappointed in you, Rod.
I know. I had to think that one too.
You gonna try to set me up like that, man. The thing is, the thing is, dog, it was 13-0. At least we scored. You know what I'm saying? At least we scored.
That's how you
And
looking at it?
the thing is, we left 28 points on the field. Y'all didn't leave no points on the field.
Oh my God!
20,
Now we
you left
leaving
20 points
points
on the
on the
field.
board.
We left for sure
Y'all left
28 points
28 on
on
the
the field.
field.
Tom
Is Andy
Brady,
Dalton
Tom
considered the
Brady didn't
GOAT?
play good, dog.
Is Andy Dalton considered the GOAT or is Tom Brady considered the GOAT?
Tom Brady the GOAT.
So
But
Brady the GOAT?
Tom Brady looked like a sheep against the 49ers. I'll be the first to tell you. Tom Brady didn't make the throws, man. We had the plays. We had wide receivers open. Tom Brady just didn't connect. He just didn't connect. And it's okay. It's okay to say that, and I'm gonna keep it real to say that Tom Brady just didn't connect, man. We had the plays, we had the scheme.
Gina, what you think? What you think, Gina? Brady or no against your defense?
You know,
you're gonna be like, damn, Tom Brady. There. Anybody watching this YouTube, put in the comments. Trust me, the underthrows Tom Brady made, y'all was happy that he made those underthrows and he didn't throw it right. Especially the throw that Mike Evans, he threw at his ankle. He missed Scotty Miller. He missed Julio Jones. Right, the Mike Evans touchdown get called back for a penalty. All these things happen. We left 20
He missed Leonard Fournette too.
He missed
Leonard Fournette across the middle.
I mean, you have to look at it as a whole. We played
good
against the Saints with Jimmy, and then we played against Tom Brady with Brock. So
he's coming.
Well, how I feel is it was porn star Jimmy that he'll probably put 50 on us because he got a vendetta because how Brady got kicked out of New England. So
Jimmy wasn't putting no 50 up against y'all, man. Come on, man. Get out of here with that.
Man, y'all can on porn star Jimmy all y'all want to. I think porn star Jimmy is the new Alex Smith. He can win. He might not win like you want him to win. He might not make throws you want to win. But I think Jimmy G, and I'm just being completely honest, I think Jimmy G is a good quarterback. I think he make great decisions. He just lack what people want out of him. He just can't crack that.
He'll be a Buccaneer next year.
He's a steady quarterback.
He'll be a Buccaneer next year. I'm going to say the same thing next year, my friend.
You know what? If Jimmy G comes to the Buccaneers, I'm going to welcome him. Okay. And guess what they're going to do? The first thing he do, they're going to take him to the strip club because he porn star Jimmy. I'm okay. If Jimmy G comes to the Buccaneers, I'm going to get a jersey and have porn star Jimmy on the back.
You put what on the coach, Double B?
Huh?
Somebody Double say he put it on the coach. What do you put on the coach? I didn't get that.
What you mean? You talking to me?
No. Somebody in the comments.
Okay, what's the next question? They said, looking ahead, what kind of 49ers expect against the Seahawks? A win?
A desperate team?
A win?
A desperate team. You're facing a desperate team, bro. Don't overlook these people. Don't listen to Slim.
I never overlook him.
Don't listen to Slim.
I mean, look at Geno Smith. Look at Geno Smith, what he's doing. He's in the MVP conversation.
No, he's
like
not.
You can't overlook.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's
on
not.
accident.
He is. He's having he's making like these incredible percentages. And I mean, I'm not a stats person, but he's making Russell Wilson look like fucking trash. And obviously they're out of the playoffs now, the Broncos.
That's a good point, Gina. You're right about that.
You know, so you can't overlook. I mean, I got DK Metcalf on my fantasy, so I know he's doing good.
Are you starting this week?
Geno Smith is not winning MVP. He might be in the conversation, but he won't win MVP.
What I'm saying, that's why I said he's in the conversation.
You
But
Metcalf
that means he's doing well. What, Buke?
Are you starting Metcalf this week?
I always start Metcalf.
You gonna start him against your defense?
I have to.
Wow.
I know it's bad. I always draft.
No.
I always draft in my division, which is stupid.
Hopkins just fumbled.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Right on the sideline, and they scooped and scored it. Wow. Wow.
Well, that's fine. Hopkins can come to the Buccaneers. We can use him.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
wow.
I think, man, look, Gino, you ain't got to ask a lot of questions. I'm telling you, y'all will win against the Seahawks. Don't be worried about the Seahawks. I think y'all had more to worry about against us than the Seahawks. Considering the fact that we kicked the Seahawks ass all the way in Germany.
But we kicked y'all.
I mean, we beat the Seahawks when Trey went down. I was at that game, and Jimmy came in to win the game. You know what I mean? So, but that was, at Levi's. We're going to Seattle.
Well, I get it. A person like Rod feel like they won like a mini Super Bowl. When people beat Tom Brady, they feel like they just like it's bigger than a win. Like, wow, we beat Tom Brady. And not only we beat Tom Brady, we beat him. I give you that, man. It's all good. You know,
Oh, yeah, that's right. Walker's not there anymore. He's injured. That's right, Walker.
Geno Smith, man, he okay, but I don't MVP. Nah, not
You
at
know,
all.
having a better year than Tom.
He is. He having a better year than Dog too.
Kurt, just notice your background, Rod.
They did. Y'all did. Gina, y'all did. I'm not disputing it at all. Y'all did. Y'all did. I'm not here to defend us. I'm here to just congratulate y'all and state the obvious. For real. Like y'all did. So yeah, y'all got the bragging rights. We'll see y'all again. Trust me.
I didn't overlook this game like it was a mini Super Bowl at all. I looked at it as it was a regular game, like any other game. You guys aren't in our division. I wasn't looking at it too crazily. The game that I look for is Thursday because as long as you take care of your division, you're in. So that's the biggest thing with me. I could care less about being outside of our division. My biggest thing has always been the division.
But the thing
That's
it is a little more incentive on being Tom Brady. Hence why you got the background. It's everything that beat us with Tom Brady on our roster feel a little more better saying, hey, we took down Tom Brady. So don't.
And plus we from the same state, so it only just makes it
when
right
you beat
too.
Tom Brady, you feel like, hey, you know, it might be a little measuring rod for us. So yeah, that's how I just feel. That's how we keep the best out of all the teams we play because somehow, some way they beat Tom Brady. Y'all don't beat the Buccaneers. Y'all beat Tom Brady. That's what the whole narrative. What was the whole narrative? Brock Purdy beat Tom Brady. That was the narrative.
No, because you guys, you never brought up you guys' defense. You never said nothing about the defense. You never said nothing about you guys being the top 5 defense this year.
Who?
You never said you.
Yeah, we were top 5 defense for sure.
Okay, so that's my whole point. So don't make it seem like it was just about Tom Brady only. Y'all a team. We looked at y'all as a team. We looked at it as Brock Purdy has to play against y'all defense. We're not coming in here like it was just about Tom Brady.
You don't need to be agreeing like that. I know we sweep y'all. You don't got to agree. You can stop bandwagon, bro. You know, New Orleans a long way from San Francisco, bro.
Hey man, when I had this blue cup, y'all know what it is, man. Just know anytime I have
you sipping on the Costco vodka.
Blue cup, Rod.
I'm gonna tell you this: in this cup, it is no alcohol in my cup. That's all I'm gonna say.
Slim, check this out, Slim.
What up, though?
I know we rivals and all that. I think y'all in trouble, bro. I see another L in your future this week.
Yeah, we played the Bengals, bro. Like, I don't think we beat them. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Like, I'm not a Buccaneer fan to stupidity. Like, I'm a football guy. I love football. I just happen to like the Buccaneers. But I can talk football across the board. It don't have to.
You gonna like him when Tom leaves? You gonna like him after this season? You gonna like him after this season too?
What you think about? What you talking about?
Are you gonna like the Bucs after Tom leaves this season?
You know, the ironic thing is that if Tom leave, I think it's down to like okay, now we got that up. I think Tom Brady is such a big personality that he control or he has so much influence on things, bro. Like, I think I'd rather be a 6 or 17 without Tom Brady than with Tom Brady, if that makes sense, right? Because the expectation is, I said I'd rather be a 6 or 17 without Tom Brady than with Tom Brady. You feel me? Because the expectation when you have a Tom Brady is Super Bowl or nothing. You don't lose like this. It's like when we're like right now, what we're going through is it just make it seem like we're ultimate failure because we have Tom Brady on the team. Like, I'll be okay with being a 6 or 17 with Blaine Gabbert or Kyle Trask. I think
so. You'll be used to being mediocre like y'all was before y'all had.
No.
Just be real.
See, you talking shit now. I'm saying is what comes with having a player like Tom Brady on your team is an expectation that is through the roof. You know what I mean? Like it's the margin of error is so slim You know what I'm saying? To have a Tom Brady on a team that if we ain't winning, we ain't competing for a Super Bowl, it's the ultimate failure. So I think if Tom Brady do decide to dip out and leave, or we just say, hey, well, we're gonna move on, I think it's kind of like a breath of fresh air. Like I think we won that ring with Tom Brady. Thank you. We did what we can do with you, man. But you are 45. Like the game has changed. Like we quarterbacks of this day got to move around. Like we playing an old school style of offense with a new school style of defense and type of football. Like it just
What QB do
it
you
don't
want? What
work
QB are you
anymore,
looking
man.
at?
Huh?
Who are you looking at to replace him?
Jimmy
Who are you looking at to
Garoppolo.
replace?
Lamar Jackson.
Jimmy
Oh, yeah.
Garoppolo.
Lamar Jackson.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Lamar Jackson. That's who
Lamar
we going
Jackson.
for. Lamar Jackson ain't staying in Baltimore if y'all don't know that. So hey, come on back to Florida. No income tax. I mean no state tax. Yeah. If Lamar Jackson say I'm out on Baltimore, I think we blow it all up and we get Lamar Jackson.
That's interesting.
That's a
Gina, let
bold.
me ask you this question.
That's for another pod, Gina. That's for another pod. We're gonna stay on track. We ain't gonna make this 3 hours long.
Let me ask you this question, Gina. How do you feel about, and Rod, this is for both of y'all, and you, Slim. Slim, well, you the Bucs fan. How you feel about how Skip did Shannon today on Undisputed behind Tom Brady?
Let me say something, man.
First of
You
all,
talking about black
did you
man?
see what happened?
If I would say Shaw, I would lost my job today though.
Gina, did you see what happened?
On Skip and Shannon, I didn't watch it, but I heard Shannon was getting irritated with Skip.
Yeah, Skip really
crossed the line.
Skip really crossed the line, man.
What
He made it
happened?
real personal. And I like Skip. I really do. I like Skip. I think Skip really speak up and speak up on certain things, but I think he got lost in the defense of Tom Brady. And don't give me let's I'm gonna keep it real on this. I think Shay Sharp do hate on Tom Brady, like just vehemently, like he can't even give Tom Brady no type of flowers, no type of points. But at the same time, I think Skip was out of line because Skip sent personal shots to Shay Sharp for Tom Brady in defense of Tom Brady, and that was just out of line. Now, Shay Sharp do give Tom Brady a hard time. He really just make it seem like, well, Tom Brady could never be good. Like I watch Undisputed all the time, and granted, anybody that watch Undisputed, they'll say,
so what does Skip do with LeBron?
Really be hard on Tom Brady, but Skip was out
What
of
does
line.
Skip do with LeBron? What does Skip do with LeBron? What does Skip do with LeBron since you watched the show?
Yeah, he hard on LeBron for sure.
So they do it to each other. Okay. But when you go disrespectful, that's a whole nother level. That's that place you don't do.
You gotta think about
Shannon
it.
don't do that to him.
Skip not talking to, but you gotta think about it. Skip go hard on LeBron, but then again, he ain't talking to a guy that played in the NBA. Skip went against a guy that's a Hall of Famer with 3 Super Bowl rings and try to make it seem like, well, you just jealous because you bad because you couldn't play the 45. Like he went low ball, very low ball.
I watched it live. I know.
Hey, Tom Brady is because you can play the 45 and he got more rings and you just like granted, but God, it was just disrespectful. And you could tell Shay Sharp lost his cool. He took his glasses off. You know, as a black man, when we do this, hey man, like we put them glasses down, we predict with you. It's on. So for me, Buke, like and Rod, like yeah, man, it was Skip really went low ball. It was disrespectful.
Damn.
It was disrespectful, and everybody, I applaud Shay Sharp restraint on that because anybody else, probably including me, would have lost his job today because they would have had to cut the camera and go to commercial break because I've been dragging Skip all across
this game is crazy.
Yeah, the thing that made it bad, Rod, to me, to your point, I'm glad you brought that up. That was a great, excellent point, Rod, about LeBron. That's the same thing.
Excellent point, Rod. Excellent point.
The same reason I think Shannon say what he said about Brady is because of what Skip does to LeBron.
Exactly.
But
when you go up to
Shannon gives this dude so much props on other platforms. Man, if it wasn't for Skip. Man, if it wasn't for Skip. So I just feel like Shannon would never do that in defense of LeBron. He would never say, you see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All you are is like a journalist. You have a TV show now, bro. Shannon is a Hall of Famer, 3-time Super Bowl winner. Like,
He was the
what's the
best at
story?
his
But the
he was the
thing
best
is,
at his position when he was playing. He was
right?
setting
Fact,
records while he was playing. At that
fact.
time, he was the best tight end, period, in the game. He was
Yeah.
I mean,
getting records out there.
he's on a
That man
legendary
is a
2000
proven.
Baltimore Ravens team. That team
He's
is
a
immortalized.
proven. He's
But the
a
thing
proven.
is,
And he has
Wow.
the yellow jacket
but
for
the
a
thing
reason.
is, but the thing is, and y'all guys make great points. And I think the thing is it. You got to think about it. Even though Skip go hard on LeBron, the way Shannon Sharp go hard on Tom Brady, Shannon Sharp ain't gonna come back to Skip and like basically minimize his contributions as a basketball player because Skip didn't play basketball. Skip minimized his contributions as a football player and as a Hall of Famer and won 3 rings as if the reason
That's what
why
I
you don't
said.
like Tom Brady is if because of he ain't you can't do what he do. And I think that would ticked it off. Like Skip didn't play basketball, so Shannon Sharp can't shoot that zinger to Skip the as far as what shoot that zinger to Shannon Sharp is. Well, at the end of the day, you just hating on him because you just mad because you can't play the 45. That's
Let me ask
personal.
you this, Rob.
That's
Rob, let
personal,
me ask
bro.
you this, Gina, and now you as well, Gina. Now that you knowing what happened, now, do you think a public apology should be issued from Skip tomorrow?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter now.
It won't
I can tell
happen
you why.
though.
It won't
Doesn't
happen.
Why you
matter.
say that?
I
Okay,
think
why
Slim,
you
hold
say
on,
that, Rob?
Slim,
Why?
hold on, bro. Hey, hold on, man. Look, see, at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, I feel like the way that it went down, if you was going to apologize, you should have did it today. Period. At the end of the show, get it over with, get it done. I know emotions were high, so on and so forth. We know that they go back and forth. That's a given. That's an understatement. We know that. When when you think about even when Shannon brings up certain things, like he says, it's 3 people that will tell you the truth: kids, old folks,
and drunk
and
people.
mad people. Yeah, drunk people and mad people.
Who?
Kids, drunk, and mad people.
Oh, Matthew.
Well, I'll tell you the
Yeah.
truth. So what was Skip today? He was mad. So what did he tell? He told the exact, honest feeling of what he thought of Shannon. And it came out. So when Shannon asked him the actual question, he said, "Wait, so you mean to tell me?" And when he went back and asked him the question, and he said, "Yeah," you saw right then when Shannon said, and he thought about it, and he said, "Okay," and he got quiet. He got quiet, and he sat just like this. Right
Yeah.
then, Shannon was thinking. Right then, you could
Yeah.
tell them wheels was turning because number one, he's an older man. Number two, he's an older black man. Number three, he's on national television. So how do I handle this whole entire situation without this spiraling out of control, just like other situations? So I look like the crazy black man that's always being put out here like in any other fashion. So
So,
what he
so
did was he took that.
it's
He did
crazy,
just
Rob.
like that.
Rob, I kind of feel like it's like the Chris Rock Will Smith situation
There you
without the
have it.
physicality.
Hmm.
There you have it.
That's what I feel like that was.
And he sat there and he said, "Mm,
He did, bro.
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take for my career. I'm gonna take this one
For his career, yep. He did it for his
because
Yeah.
kids, bro. I'm telling
he understood the bigger picture. Now,
you.
if
He
you
did.
react to that situation and everything like that, then you're gonna do what happened. What Slim said he was gonna do. He's gonna lose his job, and then spiral on to what we always get told that we were. We didn't use our head. Shannon did the exact thing in a situation, in a position that us black men, when we sit down and we think about things first and foremost that we don't pay attention to. Slow down. This is a situation.
Like
Let me
Chris
use my
Rock.
mentals. Boom. And
Yeah.
now let me do what I need to do and not react. As soon as he reacted, boom.
I love that answer, Rob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good answer, dog.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rob, man.
And hit the
Shit.
cup.
Hell
Yeah, he
yeah.
gotta say that. Hit the cup. Pre.
Hey man, I saw him. I saw it. And I'm like, I'm I was at college. I was in college. My major was psychology. It's the study of the mind. So anything that I pay attention to, I recognize body language. I see certain things. I've recognized it. It's 3 years in. So I'm like, I know that look. Just like when you said it earlier, glasses come off. We know it as a black man. We know what happens.
Yeah.
wait, hold on. Now you get it's now we're getting serious. And then you tell the man, see, when you push a button, you tell him to put his glasses back on. Oh no. Now you don't do that.
I peeped that too, Rod.
You're poking at a bear doing stuff like that. And right when he did that, because this is why I said you can tell when people hurt somebody, because Shannon was hurt. You can tell by the mere fact of him asking the question, like, let you slow up and think about what you're saying right now. So let me ask you this question. Hey, Skip, think about where we are. Soon as he asked that question again, he said, so you mean to tell me, after he read his resume out to him, he said, yeah. He said, okay, you go on. Right then, that's when I knew he checked out. Right then, like,
yeah. I'm gonna watch that after this.
It got real hot. It got real hot.
I was reading about it all over Twitter today. I was like, what the fuck happened?
Remember everything I just said, and then go back and watch.
My bad, right?
Yeah, my bad. No, you good.
You know what's crazy, bro? Skip was raised by a black woman. Y'all know that? I'm sorry. I can't hold that. I can't hold myself when people that burns. Big on it, right?
You know from
I said it, Buke. Why I said it, Buke. This is why we gotta get a separate, like a little pod, because you always bring up these topics. They just go like we be on a he did this again, didn't it, Gina? Yeah. We be on a whole schedule, and then Buke bring up a topic, we go left field.
Yeah. Hey, we gotta get out here because Gina has something to do.
I love how you bring up certain topics to kind of.
Because Gina got something to do.
I want to talk to you guys after the show.
Yeah, for sure. Remember,
I love it though. Keep that same energy, dog. Like, hell
yeah.
It's good conversation.
This is We
on Twitter.
Look, I love sports, but I go another level with other things.
Like good shit, Rod. That was good shit.
Yeah, man.
Follow me on Twitter at Bucamania. Saints fan, world's biggest Saints fan. You know, Andy Dalton fanatic. You know, follow me.
You need to start changing your name then at the bottom and put your @ name down there. No, seriously, because that's what I do it. That's the reason for why I do it. And then when you put it down there, you see what I'm saying? People can hopefully reference that, and then boom, they can go from there for you.
You're right. Yeah. Shout out to you, Rob.
Thank you, Double B. Hey, what's up to Debbie in the chat? What's up, Debbie?
Hey, Miss Debbie.
How you doing, Miss Debbie?
We needed your wisdom.
She's a season ticket holder at Levi's. Big time Niner fan from the 60s. She loves to represent.
Real queen.
That's hard.
Real
Shout out, Miss Debbie.
Real Niner queen.
Shout out, Miss Debbie. Shout out.
All right, guys. What we got? That's all only questions we got tonight.
Okay, so look, I told you I got a confession to make. Right?
All right.
And this is a confession. As a Buck fan, I'm gonna tell y'all. As a kid, I was a 49er fan. No cap.
When Brady came,
No. We talking about as a kid. I'm talking about probably like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. You know, pee-wee football days. I was a 49er fan. We talking about the Jerry Rice days.
That explains a lot.
So what you trying to say is you trying to come back home now?
Days, even when they had Ricky Waters.
So what you trying to say is you trying to come back home?
Tanya's going off, and Marcus says blocked.
I guarantee you. My dad, he used to work at Reebok. My dad used to work at Reebok. And I remember.
Wait, Debbie, he's a Bucks fan. That's what happened.
No.
How you go from a Niners fan to a Bucks fan?
I became a Buck fan when I started playing football. I became a Buck fan in 97, 98. And it's really because.
How old are you?
I'm 35. I'm born in 87. I was born in 87. I'm 35. So I became this is a history about me. I became a Buck fan in 97, 98. And I think that's when we changed the logo to kind of like the logo you see today, kind of like the pirate ship logo. We got away from the cream circle. But the reason I became a Bucks fan because I was a Florida State fan altogether. And we drafted Roy Dunn, and that's when Derrick Brooks and Ward Sapp and them all came with the scene. But I was a Florida State fan, and we drafted Ward Dunn, and I loved Ward Dunn back then. And I was like, well, wherever Ward Dunn goes, I'm gonna keep up with him. So that's how I became a Buccaneer fan because I was a kid. The reason why I was a 49er fan because back then the 49ers was all on national TV, Channel 3, Channel 5, Channel 13. Kind of like a lot of people are still fans because of that's who you just saw. A lot of people are fans because of as a kid, that's just all you saw. Steelers, Cowboys, 49ers. Back then, it was Steelers, Cowboys, 49ers, and maybe, just maybe, I can't think of another team. But yeah, so as a kid,
I say Green Bay.
Maybe Green Bay and stuff like that. But as a kid, I was a 49ers fan. I had the 49ers little blanket and all this stuff. But I was more a fan of because one of my favorite players, and to this day, the GOAT, Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice. So, yes, Jerry Rice, the Steve Youngs, the Ricky Waters, the Brian Youngs, man. So, it's crazy how, and I thought about this, like, wow, I get to do a podcast with the 49er fan club, 49er fan base. And I'm just like, deep down, and I told everybody this, like, yeah, I'm a Buccaneers fan to the heart now. Like, you can't give me the change. But
so you're like, Niners podcast? I'd love to.
Yeah, I fuck with y'all. But at the end of the day, this is why it's a nostalgia for me because as a kid in my early days of running the game of football, when I played football for the first time, I was a 49er fan. I wanted to be Jerry Rice. You know what I'm saying? And so laugh all you want to, but now I'm just keeping it real, and I feel like I can keep it real with y'all. I love this podcast. I love what you do, Gina. But at the end of the day, back then in the 90s, but y'all was the shit back then. In the 90s, Jerry Rice era and all that, y'all was the shit. And back then, when you want to watch football, 49ers game was always on regular TV. We were poor, we was a project, we had no game. So, 49ers game came on all the time. So
Debbie wants to know where you're from. Are you from Memphis?
From Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah, he's from Memphis, Debbie.
Yeah,
and there you have it, Miss Debbie. When you live in Memphis, Tennessee, the only team is the Titans.
No, you got people in Memphis going to support the Titans, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, only time I go to the Titans stadium is when the Buccaneers playing. Nobody don't care about the Titans. But nah, I'm not
have to give the whole story. We'll welcome you with open arms.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am, Pam. I love you, Tony, but nah, I can't switch sides. I'm Buccaneers at heart. I got all type of Buccaneers stuff. I got Buccaneer pillows and jerseys and all type of paraphernalia. Like I say, I'm very happy and grateful that you brought me on your platform, allowed me to talk on behalf of the Buccaneers, but it is something out there I say, man, it wouldn't be right for me to just keep it real and say it that, yeah, as a kid, I started as a 49er fan, Jerry Rice fan, the Steve Young, the Joe Montana. I'm talking about all I knew, like, that's what I like. I was a 49er fan. My brother was a Patriot fan. He was a Drew Bledsoe type of fan. I was a 49er fan. This back in the 90s, and this is when the 49ers was the shit. But I grew up and woke up and realized and made my next move be my best move. It was Tampa Bay, baby. So, yeah, that's all it is.
I like that, man.
Yeah.
Man.
So I just wanted to get that out there, man. So, at the end of the day, it is a piece of me that, cheer for y'all, and I will do. But at the end of the day, man, it's Buccaneers all the way, baby.
Hey, so that song really is true. It's hard out here for a pimp. That song is very impactful right now. I can tell right now in your mind.
Yeah, man.
Say something like that. Yeah,
I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it real, Ron.
Tampa Bay.
It's no cap. I couldn't do this with y'all and not keep it real, man. So if any Buccaneers watching, be like, oh, he a traitor and all this. No, man, it's just what it was. Back then, we ain't had no cable, so all the 49ers game came on, and I love Jerry Rice. Nobody back then as a kid, you couldn't watch a 49er game and not love Jerry Rice, man. So it's just what it was, and that's what it was. I wanted to be Jerry Rice, and then
Can I do?
Deion Sanders came, so it's just all the same, man.
Okay, so look, TSA to all kids out here. This is Rod Cali speaking to all children out here. Anytime, children, the thing that you're supposed to do in life is to come up, not go downward. It makes no sense for you to go 5 championships
Don't
to
listen.
2.
Don't
Makes
listen.
no sense, children. So, children, I would be wise in your decision making. If you're listening to Slim, key thing is his name speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Well,
you're a psychologist, man. At least I can admit it. So I ain't an in-closet fan. I can admit it. And that would set me free because I can admit I used to be a 49er fan as a kid. I ain't know no better. You know what I mean? I just didn't know no better, dog. Now
I mean they're Rams fans out here. Like
I see the light. And I belong on the Buccaneers side. I belong, and I'm in Tennessee, but I don't like Tennessee, the Titans, and it's cool, but I'm a Buccaneers fan, man, because of all the legends that play for Buccaneers. And like I say, the reason why I'm a Buccaneers fan, like I told y'all, is because of I am unapologetically Florida State fan. Like I've never been another college fan other than Florida State. So a lot of my favorite players from Florida State went to Tampa. So that's how I essentially became a Buck fan.
I respect that. Yeah, I respect that. Heck yeah, I would definitely respect that.
Yeah.
Well, Big Slim, why don't you tell everybody where we can find you and your Tampa Bucs love and self?
All right. Well, first off, you can find me in Memphis, Tennessee, if you want to find me. But on the internet, man, I'll bullshit to the side. You can find me on Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter at XCBucksPod. Tweet me. I'm always down to talk about Buccaneer football. You can always find me on and also you can find me on YouTube at Source and Cannon's Books Podcast. I'm getting better at uploading content there. Like I say, but between Twitter and YouTube, you can definitely find me between those two things. On Facebook, you can find my on Source and Cannon's Book Podcast Facebook page there. But like I say, the best form of catching me is on Twitter, man. I'm always on Twitter, just tweeting out about anything about Buccaneers football or football in general, man. I'm always down to talk Buccaneers football. So yeah, Twitter, XC Bucks Pod. Tweet me. Let's get to it.
Go follow him, guys.
Follow me.
And Buke, where can we find you?
You can find me at Bucamania on Twitter, at Bucamania on Twitter.
Right on, Buke.
You can find him crying in the corner because the Saints ain't shit this year.
Follow Bucamania.
You my boy, Boo. We're gonna put some things together, bro. You my boy. We gonna jump on some pods together, man.
Yeah, we ain't throwing questions out there like that.
Because beside football, I like where your mind is, though, dog. I like where your mind is. So beside football.
And I know everyone's feeling Rod's background.
I ain't studying Rod. Yeah, y'all kick that ass. Enjoy it, man. Like I tell you, Boo. It's like a mini Super Bowl. It's a mini Super Bowl. They whoop Tom Brady ass, man. That's it.
I get that.
It won't be the same if it wasn't Tom Brady on the team. I guarantee you. If it was Blaine Gabbert, they won't even give a damn.
You the GOAT, bro. You the GOAT.
You the GOAT. So everybody got to relish in beating the GOAT, regardless. So that's what I mean by that.
Yep. All right, Rod. You want to give a little shout out at the end?
Hey, shout out to Caleb Williams, University of Southern California Heisman Trophy winner. Fight on. That's a huge accomplishment coming from the squad and everything like that. Outside of that, we 6-0. Past almost 2 months, not 1 month, 2 months. Been feeling good. But I'm honest about this week. We got to take advantage, or we got to take care of Seattle. We got to take care of Seattle. I'm not playing about this game. This is a game that's for real. It's a short week. We played them Thursday. We got to go up there as well. So you know what I'm saying? It's a division game. So they have nothing to lose. They playing with house money. We playing with house money when it comes to a quarterback. So they got to prove something just like we do. We, what, basically almost skunked them last time too, but they scored on I think on the special teams. They blocked a punt, or they blocked a field goal on us, and they scored a touchdown on us. That was the same week that Trey went out. He was done for the season. So hey, let's get this. Let's keep up, with the momentum. Just like Miss Debbie said, 6-game winning streak. Let's keep winning. Bang bang, 90 gang all day. Let's do this.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
sir.
follow me on IG, Rod_Cali. That's it. And then on Twitter, I'm Rod Cali 24/7.
That's right. You guys will be back to preview the Seahawks game, probably on Friday night, so don't miss that. And
Whoa, 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 whoa,
details.
whoa, whoa, whoa. We can't preview. They play Thursday.
Oh, fuck. You're
Yeah.
right.
Wait,
Damn, I'm so
Whoa, whoa,
used
whoa,
to
whoa,
doing
whoa,
that.
whoa,
tell
whoa.
the people where they can find you at. Like, that ain't fair. Where they can find you
Well,
at, Jenny?
I'm at Gina Reppin Da Bay.
There
You
you
can
go.
find me at Gina Reppin Da Bay all over social media, the same at. And I better get on it. We need to preview this game coming up on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Damn.
Yes.
Well, I've been reaching out to my Seahawks fans that we had on last time, and that was so long ago, and they have not gotten back to me. I might have to find some new meat. So
I might have to ask my best friend. Let me see if I can do. He's a diehard Seahawks fan, but
okay.
that's if he doesn't have daddy duties. I'll see.
All right, Wise. All right, you caught me. I'm so used to saying Friday night, and fuck, we're playing Thursday night. All right, another
Mhm.
prime time. Woohoo! So,
Exactly.
yeah,
We gotta do
exactly.
Wednesday. We gotta do Wednesday.
Shit, that's oh my god. It's usually my day off now. All right, so yeah, we're gonna do this, and Buke will probably be on the show because he's another show regular. All right, so and yeah, fuck, Big Slim. If you want to come on the Overreaction show, you're welcome to.
Hey, I ain't got nothing to do. Just let me know. I'm here.
All right, cool. All right, guys. So with that said, go Niners.
Bang bang
And
nine
thanks for
again.
joining us in the live chat. I appreciate y'all. So with that said, go Niners and see you on the preview. Bye.